using the noble forces of good against the dastardly schemes of the wicked.
Venom is stronger and more powerful than Spider-Man. He can't take fire or loud noises. That'll do him in every time. Even a tiny little paperclip is a deadly weapon in the hands of Bullseye.
It says here that X-21 is the rumble of the century. Wow!
Comic books. Every new issue is devoured by millions of adoring fans.
Have you seen the latest Daredevil issue?
My dad has every one of the early Superman volumes in mint condition.
Fantastic Four. I need a new Fantastic Four.
Comic books. They spawn worldwide conventions and blockbuster movies. Heroes and villains alike are made into toys or printed on t-shirts, lunchboxes, sheets, and pillowcases.
Did you know you can buy a copy of the Ruby Quartz visor that Cyclops wears? There's a comic book convention next week. You can get really rare collector's editions there. I heard there's a new movie coming out with Dr. Octopus and Magneto together.
Comic books, a modern mythology.
Dr. Doom has an IQ of, I don't know, like 200 gazillion? The way Sabretooth can heal cells is truly amazing.
Rogue and Gambit really love each other. It's too bad Rogue can't touch him without knocking him out and assuming his identity.
The Human Torch is so cool. I wonder if clothes never burn up.
The only problem with Mr. Fantastic is that he feels so guilty by causing his friends to be all touched and negligently altered. I don't think it's fair that Big Bro is the only one of the Fantastic Four who can't change back into his original self. We must get really tired of being that big orange thing.
When the Beast was still a kid, King McCoy, he had very large hands and feet. My feet are always big, and my hands are kind of big too.
They love their superheroes, these comic book fans. They love how they battle nightmarish villains, overmatched and overwhelmed, but always emerging victorious to fight another day. They love how they are mostly common men and women, sharing their own human flaws, their hopes, their dreams. After all, it is only some random quirk of fate that has made these heroes what they are. Peter Parker, the shy young high school student bitten by an irradiated spider, became the famous Spider-Man. The struggling young artist, Kyle Rayner, became the Green Lantern.
Bruce Banner became the Incredible Hulk.
Matthew Murdock
Became Daredevil.
Reed Richards,
became Mr. Fantastic.
Scott Summers, Cyclops. Clark Kent, Superman. Steve Rogers,
Captain America.
Bruce Wayne.
Batman.
Wally West.
The Flash.
Stanley Sapowitz.
Stanley Sapowitz.
Stanley Sapowitz.
It's Stanley Leonardo Sapowitz, actually. My mother named me Leonardo after that artist. I think he lived in Italy a really long time ago or something. She says he was a really good artist. I'm glad she named me after him because I'm an artist too. At least, I want to be. I've been drawing ever since I can remember. I really got dedicated though when I saw my first comic book. I was about 8. As soon as I opened up those pages, I knew what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wanted to get a job in a comic book company and be a comic book artist. I wanted to spend the rest of my life drawing pictures of superheroes.
Stanley grew up, as all boys do, and he did get a job at a comic book company, Wonder Comics, run by the illustrious DC Wonderman.
This is going to be the best issue of Lion Face yet. These drawings are stupendous. I can't believe I'm actually here, working for DC Wonderman, the greatest comic book man of all time. I can almost see all the superheroes and villains that have been created here. Meteor Man, Swamp Creature, Cat Lady, Master Freeze, King
Guys,
Kyle.
what are you doing? I told you to sweep the floors next to the trash can.
Oh, yes, Mr. Wonderman. And Mr. Wonderman, it's Sapowitz, Stanley Leonardo Sapowitz. My mother...
Yeah. Viola.
I've already given everyone their assignments for the week, Mr. Wonderman. And your wife called and said don't forget to pick up her dress at the cleaners on your way home from work.
What did she think I had? A liver meal?
Oh, Mr. Wonderman, I was wondering if you had given any thought to my request about being allowed to try some drugs. It's something I've
Not
done...
absolutely. I've got work to do.
Oh, of course, sir. Sorry, sir. And pardon me, sir, but it's Sapowitz. Stanley Leonardo Sapowitz.
Right, that's right.
Mr. Wonderman, I almost forgot. There's a big box in the mailroom addressed to you. I would have brought it up, but I already
Big
opened
box,
it.
you say? That's probably the package you were waiting for. So that's...
Yes, Mr. Wonderman? Did you want to see
Go
my...
down to the bar and pick up the box addressed to me.
Oh, The mail. Right away, Mr. Wonderman.
Stanley is such a hard worker, Mr. Wonderman. Maybe you should take a look at his drawings sometime. I bet he's a very good artist.
Yeah, everyone's an artist. Give me those little figures you were working on yesterday.
Yes, sir. Here they are, Mr. Wonderman. They're not too good this month. Comic book sales are down a little.
A little? You call us a little? With all my overhead salaries and taxes and all, I'll be in the poorhouse by summer.
Here's your package, Mr. Wonderman.
Ah, yes, this is it. Just in time, too. Put it on my desk, Silhouettes. Viola, get all my artists in here. I have something important to discuss with them.
Of course, sir.
Silhouettes.
Yes, it's Sapphics, Mr. Wonderman. Stanley Leonardo Sapphics. My mother.
I'm sure you're as the queen of ladies, Silhouettes, but I don't have time for it right now. I need you to get out of here. Go downstairs and clean something for a few hours. Maybe go dust all our old issues in the back storeroom.
Justin, sir?
Yeah. And don't come back until maybe 8 o'clock tonight. It'll be done by then. You can get up in here.
All right, Mr. Wonderman. Whatever you say, Mr. Wonderman. And maybe, do you think if you had some time, you could look at my drawing?
Sure. Now get out of here.
Yes, Mr. Wonderman. Thank you, Mr. Wonderman.
These tags are going to the salvation of my company.
Everyone's here, Mr. Wonderman.
Hi, DC. What's up? What's so important?
Well, it's almost 5 o'clock. We don't need you this week. Why don't you go home a little day?
But Mr. Wonderman, I still haven't
Well,
found
smile. You work too hard. Go home and relax. In fact, take the day off tomorrow.
the day off. But I still
No
haven't-
arguments. Use her little vacation. Now out.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Wonderman. Good night, Mr. Wonderman.
Now, everyone, I have something very important to discuss with you.
Okay, we're listening.
It's top secret. Your ears are open.
Spit it out, Wendy. Whatever it is, I hope it makes us more money.
It'll make us more money, my friends. Much more money. More money than we've ever dreamed. And it'll make me that much. As for you artists, it'll get you a big fat raise.
I'm always up for a big fat raise.
Me too. The fatter the better.
Is this about coming up with a new series?
New series, huh? What we're going to do is we're going to be far better than just coming out with a new series. We're going to be revolutionary. We're going to change the face of comic book art.
It will? What could be so revolutionary about comic book art? Yeah, no matter what we try, I'm sure it's been done before.
That's where you're wrong. This has never been done before. And it will make us a fortune. What if I told you I found a way to make what we draw come alive? The characters in our books can become real walking, talking heroes to do.
What? That's impossible.
It's not impossible at all. It can be done very simply with the pens in this box right here. Whatever we draw with them will come alive. It's guaranteed. I've read all about it in the catalog. Listen to this. Tired of sitting at your pad all day, drawing flat, lifeless pictures? Then try our pen from Polynesia for a truly unique experience. Filled with ink created from potions, discovered in wizard caves of ages gone by, these pens bring life to any hero or villain you draw.
That sounds a little far-fetched to me. A little far-fetched is putting it mildly. You don't really believe this, do you, DC?
It sounds like Scam City to me.
If it were a scam, why would they put this? Full satisfaction guaranteed to your money back. I'm telling you people, these pens are going to make us a fortune.
Let me get this straight. Whatever we draw with these pens will actually come alive?
Absolutely.
That is truly weird.
Weird, but you know, it has some very interesting possibilities. But if they come to life, how will we make them do what we want them to do?
Simple. We just keep drawing and following the storyline.
If that worked, then people will be able to watch our superheroes and villains actually living through the adventures we think up for them.
You're right, it would be far better than going at a comic book.
Better than TV. Better than the movies. It will be the ultimate reality show.
Now you're talking. We're going to strike a rich with this guy, very rich. Now, it's too late to start work on this tonight, so I want you all to go home and get a good night's sleep so you can be ready to get up and work on this bright and early in the morning. So you can work on our first issue of Wonder Comics Alive.
Wonder Comics Alive!
Pens from Polynesia, you made my day.
I finished dusting all the back issues, Mr. Wonderman. Mr. Wonderman? I guess you left for the night. Maybe after we emptiest trash can room myself. I want to work on that new superhero I bought. Oh, my drawing. I guess you didn't like it. Hello, Viola.
Stanley, I didn't see you there. I came back to get some paper. What's that you're holding?
It's the drawing I gave to Mr. Wonderman. He didn't like it. I found it in his trash can.
Stanley, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll just have to draw a better one.
Hey, Stanley, Mr. Wonderman must have ordered this box of pens to give out to his artists. Why don't you take this one? He won't miss one little pen, and maybe it'll bring you luck.
A pen from Wonder Comics. Wow, Viola, thanks.
Don't mention it. I better get going. Mr. Wonderman gave me the day off tomorrow. Isn't that nice of him?
It sure is. Here. Good night, Viola.
Good night.
I'm going to be a comic book artist if it's the last thing I do.
Will Stanley get to be a comic book artist? Will the pens of Peloponnnesia really work? Will DC Wonderman make piles of money? The next day answered one of these questions.
We've been sketching all morning. My hand is killing me. Yeah, where's Wonderman? The meeting was supposed to start 10 minutes ago.
I don't know, but I'm wishing to decide which of our characters we're going to use to Wonder Woman.
Me too. I want to try one of those pens from Peloponnnesia.
Do you think they could really work?
Well, no, soon enough. Here's a book.
Okay, everyone, listen up. You've worked hard all morning setting the sketches of superhero after superhero. And I've studied them all carefully, and have chosen the character who will be first in our new series, Wonder Comics Alive. This is the character you will draw through pens from Peloponnnesia. You will draw his environment, his headquarters, his tools, and his henchmen. You will draw in all his glory so he can leap through the pages and become a real, walking, talking superhero.
Unveil the picture already, Wonderman.
Yeah, we want to get started.
For Pete's sake, you fools, there's a word at this moment. Is there a little bit there? No, where was I? Oh yes, do you have your sketchbooks ready?
Sketchbooks ready.
Do you have your pens in hand?
Pens in hand.
Prepare to go down in comic book history.
We are prepared.
It is now my honor to present to you the cornerstone of our new series, Wonder Comics Alive, Dr. Shot Clock. Yes, you did it. Congratulations. This is our new superhero, folks, our living comic prototype. Now it's time for you to use all your artistic skills to bring him to life. Raise your powerful pens with Peloponnnesia, and ready, set, draw!
It is now time to present our leader.
Please welcome Dr. Shot Clock.
Thank you. Glad to be here. And so are my little helpers, the Minutos. Aren't you, Minutos?
Yes, Master of the Minute, we are glad to be here.
And we're glad to have you, Dr. Shotlock. You're going to go down in history as the first living, breathing superhero.
Superhero? What's this superhero stuff? I'm no superhero. I'm a villain. The grandest villain around.
No, it can't be.
Oh, yes, it can. And you, your company, this city, the entire world, in fact, are mine for the taking. It's only, you might say, a matter of time.
Quick, draw a hero to fight this villain.
Sorry, guys, but I can't let you do that. I don't like superheroes. They can be annoying little creatures. Minutos, take these people and their pens away.
Yes, so chronological one.
Put them in my time freezer. They can enjoy a little stint in suspended animation. Ah, yes, my time has finally come. I am about to become rich, famous, powerful. I'll take what I want, and no one can stop me because I can stop them first. I can freeze them in the moment. I am, after all, Dr. Shot Clock.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, shot the clock. Tick-tock, 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 stop, tick-tock.
Very good, my little Minutos.
You're the supreme commander of time, the king of crime.
How right you are.
You're the ticking time lord.
You're Dr. Shot Clock.
Ticking Time Lord. I like that. Very appropriate, I must say. And now the time has finally come for me to embark in my career in crime. Take all the clocks and timepieces. We're going to find a more appropriate place for my headquarters. Somewhere in Times Square, I think. Not bad, but I think I'm much better looking in real life.
Woe to the comic book man who oversteps his bounds. Wonderment was one such as these. Luckily, he has Stanley Leonardo's outfits waiting patiently in the wings.
Mr. Wonderman? Mr. Wonderman? Huh, where is everybody? I thought I heard a lot of noise up here a minute ago. Boy, that is an evil looking villain. I wonder what series they're going to be filming. I guess I can just sit here a while and draw with my new pen until everyone comes back.
It's Star Guy.
Who are you?
I just told you, Star Guy. I'm the most charismatic, charming, and popular superhero ever.
This is very strange. You look exactly like the superhero in the picture I just drew.
Of course I do. I am that superhero. You drew me.
I drew you.
And I must say, you have very good taste in superheroes.
But how could I have drawn you and had you appear like that?
Simple. You're using a pin from Peloponnnesia. Everything you draw comes to life. And man, oh man, are the girls in this town going to thank you for me.
This is very strange.
You're repeating yourself. Hey, what's your name?
Stanley Leonardo Salvins.
Cool, now listen, Stan. You really aced at drawing me, but you left me a little defenseless. You know?
Defenseless?
Right. Aside from my good looks, which I admit are pretty outstanding, I don't have any weapons. I need you to draw me something with power. Something with a warning. You know?
I could draw you a laser gun, maybe some kind of cosmic sword.
No. What I need to stand, my man, is something special. Something to fit my starlight persona. Something like a charisma ring.
A charisma ring.
Right. Whenever I shoot it, everyone falls on my feet, screaming my name, begging me for an autograph.
That would be a very unusual weapon for a superhero, but I think I can draw something like that. Just a moment. What do you think about this?
Let me just fly outside and give it a try.
Sorry, I guess I didn't draw you with the power to fly.
You guess you didn't draw me with the power to fly? What's this cape for? Capes are for flying, that's what they're for. It's for fluttering out behind you and looking dramatic when you land.
Well, they look really good, especially with that tight bodysuit I gave you.
Well, you're right there. I do look pretty good, don't I? I look out, you know?
And with your charisma ring, you really don't need to fly.
Right. Any superhero can fly, but I only have my charisma.
We were going to try it out.
What?
You were going to try it out.
Okay, I'll just run outside and give it a try. Hey girl, wanna go out with a superhero?
Get lost, creep. It's Star Guy. Star Guy? Give me your autograph, please. I love you, Star Guy. You're my hero. You're my destiny. You're my American Idol. Star Guy.
Congratulations, Stan. My charisma ray works to perfection. Of course, why wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, with someone like me using it?
I'm glad you like it. I modeled it after a little-known comic book hero.
Where's the rest of my gang?
Okay.
Right, Stan. My partners. My compatriots. I'm not one of those lonely superheroes like Spidey or Daredevil. I need friends, man. I need fans. Give me a leader. I'm a born leader.
Wow, you want a group like X-Men and the Fantastic Four? I can do that. I've been drawing superheroes all my life. In fact, I've even been working on a new series. I'm hoping someday with Mr. Wonderman will make it into...
Stan, draw.
Oh. Did you know my mother named me Leonardo after that Italian artist?
Stanley.
Oh, right.
On triple time.
It worked again.
Of course it did. If you draw them, they will come. Welcome, Triple Time. What's your gig?
My gig, mister, is speed. I'm the fastest man alive. I'm faster than the speed of light. I'm faster than a shooting star. I'm faster than.
Speeding bullet.
Of course, who would be faster than the speeding bullet? Watch this. See that?
What?
I was there, and now I'm here. I was so fast that you couldn't even see me move, could you?
No. Wow.
Welcome to my gang, Triple Time. Stan, get back to the drawing board.
Your gang, who appointed you leader?
Hey guys, here's Blossom.
Hello there. Want to look at my magical flowers?
Ooh, that's nice.
Very fragrant.
Blossom, they're on our side.
Oops. I guess it's time for my all-natural, completely organic home remedy. Who appointed you leader?
I don't have to be appointed. I've got charisma.
Charisma, my foot. Could you please give our sweet little artist some quiet? He needs to concentrate.
I'm working on a hero I've been thinking about for a long time. I even did some research on her species-specific properties.
Species-specific properties?
What's this guy talking about?
Just a second. I'm almost done. Fellow superheroes, meet the final member of your band, Wombat Woman.
Wombat woman?
That's what I say. What's this with the wombat woman? You could have drawn me as anything. Wonder Woman, Elektra, something beautiful, something exciting.
Well, I'm characters based on animals, like Wolverine or Catwoman.
Catwoman is one thing. She's sleek, she's sexy, but a wombat?
What's a wombat?
It's a furry fat groundhog. That's what it is.
Oh, well, that's not a groundhog. Just a second. I still have my notes on Wombat. Wombatus ursinus. That's the Latin. I almost called you Wombatus, but I liked the alliterative sound of Wombat Woman.
I'm no alliteration.
Don't dare miss the artist lady. We may need him to draw us out of the jam.
Wombats are actually very cute. They're related to the koala bear, and everyone knows they're the cutest things around.
Really?
Yeah, and they're marsupials. Like the kangaroo. You have a pouch, you can keep all sorts of superhero stuff in it. I'll even draw you some things to put in it.
Really?
Yeah, and listen to this. Wombats have thick legs and strong claws, making them burrowers of the highest order. That's your special superpower. You can burrow through anything. There isn't a wall or barrier in the world you can't burrow through. That's one of the reasons I chose Wombat Woman to be one of my characters. I wanted to find a power that no other hero has ever had. Have you ever heard of a burrowing superhero?
Absolutely not. It's unique. Weird, but unique.
I'm sure it's a power that will come in handy someday. Maybe.
Well, all right. But if I'm going to be Wombat Woman, I'm going to have a nicer outfit. I'm going to need a cape, a hat, and maybe a glitter mask.
Right away.
This color is ugly. Really just stick to drawing superheroes. I don't know. Does this cape make me look fat?
Honey, the cake looks adorable on you.
And the mask is definitely an improvement. What did I say?
All right, now that we're all together, I think we need a name.
Absolutely. Every group of superheroes has a name.
No need to think about a name. I already given it a lot of thought. And I'm the perfect name for us. Star Guy and his friends.
Star Guy and his friends.
Should I burrow into his skull and squish the there and get brain hit?
What's wrong with the name?
What's wrong with the name? I'll tell you what's wrong with the name.
Wait. Maybe I should decide on the name since I'm the artist. I mean, you all didn't come out of my pen here, and I've been thinking about a name for my group of superheroes ever since I decided to be a comic book artist.
Stan is right. Let him decide. All right.
Fair enough.
How about the Fabulous Four?
The Fabulous Four.
Well, we are pretty fabulous.
Cream, Star Guy, Triple Time, Blossom, and Wombat Woman, the Fabulous Four.
The charismatic.
Speedy, completely organic.
Burly. Fabulous Four.
With original artwork by Stanley Leonardo Sappins. First issue beginning right now. So, now we've got the name, and we're together. What we need is a villain to fight.
A villain?
Of course, every self-respecting superhero is like a villain to fight.
I can draw him right now. Just give me some ideas on what sort of villain you'd like.
He should be totally disrespectful to the environment.
Now let me penetrate some wall that I'll have to burrow through.
Stanley! Stanley! Oh, Stanley, I'm so glad you're here. I've been trying to contact Mr. Wonderman, but he won't answer any of his calls. Something terrible has been happening in the city.
Something terrible has been happening in the city?
Yes, something terrible was happening in the city, and it was only going to get worse as time went by. Dr. Shopcloth was on the loose, making his mark as the undisputed king of crime. He would use his power over time to freeze the moment and steal whatever took his fancy. He robbed banks.
Next, I need you to draw something skeleton right now.
Ah, look at these little people, waiting in line to collect their paltry amount of dollar bills. I don't wait in line, and I don't collect a paltry amount. Minutos, fill my bag with some greenbacks, please.
Yes,
Sign of the second.
And now, regards from Dr. Shopcloth. Toodaloo.
What just happened? My cash is empty. You've been robbed.
He invaded the headquarters of gold and silver dealers throughout the city.
Get this crate of gold bars down to the safe right away.
Yes, ma'am. Be careful. It's really heavy. Ready? 1, 2.
Freeze! My gold, Minutos.
Yes, my throw of the moment.
And happy day to you all from Dr. Shopcloth.
The crate of gold.
It's gone.
What do you mean? It can't be gone.
It is. It just disappeared.
He cleaned out every jewelry store in town.
This necklace has 5 7-carat diamonds.
Very nice. What do you think, Lydersen? I think it makes your neck look bad.
Oh, look at all these shiny baubles. I love shiny baubles. My jewelry, Minutos.
Yes, foreman of the fortnight.
And now, shot clock has struck again.
Help, please.
There was no limit to Shopcloth's greed. He even robbed innocent people walking along the streets.
I think, madam, I'll relieve you of that heavy purse. You might tell everyone, dear lady, that Dr. Shopcloth is here.
There was nothing anyone could do against Dr. Shopcloth. Even the police were powerless against him. As soon as they gave chase, he would simply snap his fingers and they would be frozen in time.
Look, O'Malley, isn't that?
Yeah, it is.
Shopcloth, stop.
In the name of...
The law. How nice to meet you. Have a nice day. Oh, sorry. I almost forgot.
knew what to do. The city was in a state of panic. While Dr. Shocklock was wreaking havoc on the people of the city, Stanley and his band of superheroes were hatching a plan to foil the schemes of the evil villain because that's what superheroes do, of course. It wasn't easy coming up with an idea to conquer Shocklock. They thought, and thought, and thought. Finally, they came up with a plan.
I've got it. Nobody can fight against the Shocklock because he just snaps his fingers and everyone freezes in their tracks. What we have to do is get to him before he has a chance to stop time.
Easier said than done, my man. All he has to do is snap his fingers.
Stop that, you get it?
I hate to admit that Star Guy is earning words of wisdom, but he's right about how difficult it would be to get to Shocklock before he snaps his fingers.
Yeah, I don't think Army's fast enough to do that.
You would be if we could create a diversion. You know, distract him. Have you read how those Minutos are always traveling around with him?
They are the creepiest little things.
So I was thinking, maybe Star Guy could zap them with his charisma ray. Then they'd go crazy screaming and wanting his autograph.
Of course.
That should hopefully unsettle Shocklock enough so that Triple Time could grab him and hold him so that Blossom could knock him out with her magic flowers.
And what am I doing through all this? Bending and combing my fur?
Well, no, you're the key to the entire plan.
I am. What do I do?
I'm not sure, but it'll do. First, we have to figure out where Shocklock's going to be. He can show up anywhere, anytime at all. If only I can remember how.
Listen, everyone. It says here that Ron Penny's going to play at a big party in Times Square tonight, and that he's going to auction off his famous coin collection for charity. I'd love to go to that. Ron Penny is my favorite singer, and he's so handsome.
You've got to be kidding me. He has a big nose and his eyes are too close together. Now, if you look at my profile,
You're a genius.
I know. Gee, thanks. What did I say?
The party at Times Square, the Rotten Penny concert. If he's auctioning off a coin collection, Shocklock is sure to be there.
So we get to go to the party? I've got to get a new outfit.
We'll go to Times Square early. When we see the Minutos, Star Guy will zap them with his charisma ray, Triple Time will grab Shocklock, Blossom will knock him out with the flowers, and Wombat Woman will dig a hole into the ground, we'll put Shocklock in there and seal it up.
I can do that.
It'll be fantastic. It'll be like a cross between X-Men and the old Tales from the Crypt.
what's Tales from the Crypt? Sounds kind of creepy.
Fabulous 4, man your battle stations. On to Times Square to do battle with the evil Dr. Shocklock.
Kaboom!
Kapow! Kabam!
So the great battle between Stanley, his fabulous 4, and the evil Dr. Shocklock was set to take place in the illustrious Times Square. It was inevitable, of course. What self-respecting creator of comic books could resist choosing that locale for the final showdown between his superheroes and the evil Dr. Shocklock? Sounds like the party started. I think I'll join in the
That was Spaceman and the Alien folks. Let's give them a round of applause. We're going to take a short break now, and then we'll be ready for our star attraction. You know who.
I don't think Ron Penny's gotten here yet.
Or Shocklock. Violet, you and I should just mingle with the other party members. The rest of you, take your posts. Try to blend in like you're just here for the show.
It's a little difficult for me to blend in.
Put a bag over your head. That might help.
Did you hear that these shorts are the height of fashion. I couldn't be expected to wear those silly type pants Stanley drew for me to a party like this.
Uncle Jimmy Tom, if your shorts start hanging any lower, they won't be the only thing you'll have to live on.
That shows how much you know. Shorts are supposed to hang low. It's the in thing. Unlike that ridiculous jumpsuit you have on.
Why, you conceited little. Cut it out, boys. We've got a job to do.
Blossom's right. If you two don't shut up and get ready, I'll burn at your hearts and cut them out of your chest.
You don't have a very nice way of putting things. You know that, right? Okay, I'm getting ready.
Just make sure you zap those windows in time for me to get that shot clock.
Don't worry about me. You just do your job.
Hey everyone, can I have your attention please? I know you've been waiting for a special guest to arrive. Rotten Penny! Where's Rotten Penny? You want Rotten Penny?
Look at those girls screaming over Rotten Penny. They don't know true good looks when they see them. I think I'll use my charisma right to teach them a little lesson.
Not now, there's no time.
Too late. They've seen the light.
So now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the #1 singer in the country who has brought his priceless coin collection here tonight to auction off for charity. The one, the only, the unbelievable Rotten Penny.
Thanks everyone. It's really cool to be here in this happening city hanging with all you friendly fans. As you know, I'm here to auction off the little babies in this box because I believe in sharing my wealth with those less fortunate than I am. I also believe in declaring big tax deductions in my IRS fund. Before we start the auction though, I think we need some mean singing and dancing.
There's shot clock. Quick, use your charisma on the magnetos.
I can't get at it.
Blossom, triple time, hurry.
Go, Triple Time!
On my way.
Sorry, folks, but it's time for a bit of my magic. What have
I'll
we
get you, shot clock.
here? You'll get me. Oh, look, Minutos. It's a little superhero trying to do battle. I think he's a super fast little guy. So when I stop time, I merely slowed him down.
You slowed him down, all right? He looks like the Energizer one, without any energy. He looks like an action figure who's missing the action.
I detect a few more of these annoying superheroes. This little one looks like she's planning on doing something nasty with her flower. Get rid of it. I never liked petunias anyway.
Yes, I am the second.
And this guy appears to have been having some trouble with the ladies. I don't know what this weapon is, but I think I'll relieve him of it. Better safe than sorry.
Well, put it in your armory, your royal highness. Here's the coin collection, Dr. Sherlock.
Ah, yes. Can't forget what we came for. Minutos, put these 3 not so superheroes in my time freezer with those comic book people. I can decide what to do with them later.
Yes, General, the juncture.
Well, my happy party goers, I want to thank you for a very profitable time. And by the way, Dr. Shopclock was here.
My coin collection is gone!
It was Dr. Shopclock. I just saw him as he left.
Quiet. Stay calm, everybody. We'll get to the bottom of this. Please just settle down and let us do our job. We need to question everybody here, so all of you line up in orderly fashion. Anyone who saw anything, please step forward.
Where's the fabulous four?
I don't see them anywhere. Shot clock took the others. I was safe in my burrow, so I didn't get frozen. It was all Star Guy's fault. He was so caught up with his girlfriend that he couldn't shoot his charisma off to cause a diversion.
It's not Star Guy's fault, it's mine.
What do you mean, Stanley? It's not your fault.
I should have drawn him better. I should have drawn you all with better superpowers. How could I think my heroes could defeat a villain like Dr. Dr. Shotcloth.
Oh, Stanley, you did the best you could.
You did. You even drew me a cute little cape and mask.
Anyone can draw a cape and mask. I thought I was better than that. I thought I really deserved to be a comic book artist. My mother even named me Leonardo. Leonardo! What would she think about me now?
Poor Stanley. He was really down in the dumps. He shouldn't have been, though. The superhero, Star Guy, was only being the typical superhero. They all have a weakness, you know. Superman wilted in the presence of kryptonite. The Green Lantern could be pierced by a weapon made of wood. Star Guy was only joining the club. Like all the others, he had a tragic flaw, an Achilles heel. He was in love with himself. Too bad. You know, I think I'll go try to find out what came of his charisma ray. Not that I need it, of course.
Here's your pen, Stanley. Maybe you could draw some new superheroes to battle Dr. Shotcloth.
It wouldn't do any good. The fabulous four was the best I could do. I've been working on it for years. No, Viola, I've just got to face the facts. I'm a flop as a comic book artist.
Now, just a minute. If you call yourself a flop, what does that make me? I thought I did a very good job throwing out a range of Shotcloth's magic.
You did, and you kept your hat at such a jaunty angle throughout the whole thing.
I did? Thank you. I originally wore it straight on my head, but I thought it was more stylish if I tilted it a bit.
It definitely does. I think that how you
Hats! Can't you two see that I'm drowning here? I'm wallowing, you might say, in destructive self-pity, and all you can do is talk about hats.
Sorry, Stanley.
We thought you had decided to give up.
Well, I had, but you could at least try to talk me out of it. After all, I've just lost a lifelong dream. I brought shame down with the name my mother gave me. Stanley Leonardo Sapphis, she named me. Leonardo was a famous Italian artist. My dear mother named me after him because she hoped that I too would achieve fame and distinction in the world of art. She worked her fingers to the bone, brought me paper, pens, paints, and brushes. Now I've let her down. I've let my dear mother down. All those hours she spent toiling for me, giving up her own happiness for me, are wasted because I'm not good enough. I'm not a Leonardo. I'm just a Stanley. Stanley Sapphis.
This is too sad. I can't stand it. I think I'm going to have to help this story along. The eraser, Stanley.
What?
Did you look in the box that the pens came in?
The pen.
Here, Stanley.
What's this?
The eraser. From Peloponnnesia.
The eraser.
Would you stop repeating everything I say? Take this eraser, be the superhero you're meant to be, and get rid of Shotcloth. I've done what I've done. It's all I can do.
She called you a superhero, Stanley.
Me? A superhero?
Maybe you were always meant to be leader of the Fabulous Four. Wait a minute. Not just Fabulous Five. We have to get rid of somebody. Star Guy.
But I've always wanted to draw superheroes, not be one.
Maybe you wanted to draw them because you were too afraid you couldn't be one.
A superhero. Is that really what I wanted to be?
It's not a bad gig, believe me.
Stanley Sapphis, superhero. Stanley Leonardo Sapphis, superhero. Stanley Leonardo Sapphis, superhero.
You go, guy.
This eraser must be the key. He must have been drawn by one of those pens from Peloponnnesia. So to beat him, I have to erase him.
Oh, Stanley!
I'm going to find Shotcloth, Varela, and I'm going to erase him if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, Stanley!
Before you do any racing, you need a nice outfit. Here, take my cape. It's nasty enough, you should wear it.
And where are my bells?
Help me with this, please. Yeah, very nice. It's not that bad. This might be though.
And for the icing on the cake, take this one instead.
Oh, nice. Yeah, let's see where you're playing. These things aren't too bad. All right. Dr. Shotcloth, your time is running out. You are about to meet Eraser Man.
big idea, but Stanley finally realized what his true destiny had to be. His problems weren't over, of course. He still had to deal with Shop Clock, and he found the perfect place for their meeting. With true comic book flair, Stanley chose the roof of the Times building for the final deadly encounter.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Mysterious superhero challenge Shop Clock to a duel midnight on top of Times building. Extra, extra, read all about it.
Stanley, this is making me very nervous.
It's all right, Viola. I know what I'm doing. And I think.
This is the perfect place to be battling with that Greek shot clock.
I know. Superheroes often wage their wars on top of buildings, hanging from flagpoles, window ledges, radio towers. It just seems like the right thing to do.
But how do we know he'll come?
He'll come. No self-respecting supervillain could resist the challenge I put in paper. I just hope the shield that here really works to deflect Shop's powers at that time.
It should. You drew it with your pen from Peloponnesia.
I know, but look at the luck I had with Star Guy.
It'll work, Stanley. It's a very good drawing. And with that and Wombat Woman's cape and mask, you look very, very heroic.
Thank you, Viola. Here come the new toast. One of us. If the worst happens, burrow into that wall there and hide.
Right.
Viola, if I don't come out of this, always remember that Stanley Leonardo Saskis tried his best to be a superhero.
Oh, Stanley!
Many toes, I see you've arrived, but where's your master, Shot Clock? Too steep a climb for his fragile constitution?
My constitution runs like clockwork, fool. I doubt we'll be able to stand about yours when I'm done with you. Minuto's duck your head for a moment, please.
Yes, so Sultan of the Century.
Tick tock, stop the clock.
Sorry, Shot Clock, but your power has run out of time.
What? It can't be.
Can't be, can't be, can't be.
Oh, yes, it can. Dr. Shot Clock, your years have run down, and your hour of power is coming to a close. Did you hear that rhyme? Hour of power.
It was wonderful, Stanley.
Minuto, attack.
Typhoon of temporality, attack, attack, attack.
As I was saying, Shot Clock, your minutos on Earth are fastest period. I've erased them all. It's just you and me now, Dr. Shot Clock against the Eraser Man.
Eraser Man?
That's right, Doctor. You're a comic book villain with magic drawn by a powerful pen. I'm just an ordinary guy, but I've got something that can defeat you. I got this.
Never. No one defeats Dr. Shot Clock. Tick tock, stop the clock. Stop the clock. Stop the clock, stop the clock, stop the clock. My arm! You erased my arm!
I'm going to erase more than that in a minute, Shot Clock.
No, not my other arm! Who needs arms anyway? I, Dr. Shot Clock, will never be defeated. No, not my leg! Anything but my leg! Well, so I've lost a leg. I still have my other leg. I can defeat you on one leg. I, Dr. Shot Clock, will never be defeated. No, not my leg! Anything but my leg! I can stop time! I can... No! No! I'm Dr. Shot Clock! I will never be defeated!
Look, Eraser Man did it.
You're right, Dr. Clock. He won't be around to steal from us anymore.
Stanley, you won!
Good job, Race Man.
Eraser Man. That's me, isn't it? That's who I really am. Eraser Man. And I, Eraser Man, hereby give my pledge to join the ranks of my fellow superheroes with the promise that I shall forever work to live up to their lofty goals. I shall join them in their struggle to be the forces of good and the ever-present forces of evil in this world. I shall battle every villain drawn by man, and shall be relentless in my fight to erase them from the face of this earth. I shall never rest until every man, woman, and child lives in peace, harmony, and goodwill.
With liberty and justice for all.
'That is my pledge, the pledge of Eraser Man.
I had a lot of explaining to do to my wife a while ago. She wasn't buying the time crazy story.
I guess we'll never be seeing those fat checks again.
Don't even talk to me about what comes to mind.
So, what's next?
It's funny you should ask that, because I actually come up with an idea, or a surefire hit. We've got to work fast, though, before other companies hop on the bandwagon.
Okay, Lundy. What is it? A new series?
The new series, all right. It's going to be the biggest one yet. Our first issue will start with that real-life battle last night on top of the time building. We'll call it Defeat a Shot Clock. Volume 1 of the continuing adventures of a racer man.
Wow, I like it.
In our second issue, we should create a whole other life for the raceman leading up to that defining moment.
Maybe he was trapped in a gene alternate chamber when he was a little kid.
Or he was left here by his parents while their solar system was imploding.
I love it. Cinemats,
Yeah, Mr. Wonderman?
clean up in here. We've got work to do.
Yes, Mr. Wonderman. And Mr. Wonderman, it's Sapphics. Stanley Leonardo Sapphics.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's go work out a storyline. The racer man is going to make this billions, guys. Billions.
It's Sapphics. Stanley Leonardo Sapphics. Comic book superhero.